So you do see Chris Hockey as well as Papantonopoulos. Sorry, I forgot a couple letters in there. I will struggle with that name. However, this is the two of the top face-off men in the tournament. Control there by Hockey for the first ball. Fumbled loose. The ball does travel into the offensive end. That will be a free ball. Germany does regain possession. Take it away there. And if these first 20 seconds of this game are any sort of indication as to what we're going on, it's a nice. This is gonna be a nice gritty game. I do see two high-powered offenses. I do see two defenses that have been extremely successful, and a big save there, an opening save for Sam Rogerson, number 1, the tall goalie.
We've seen quite a few tall goalies this tournament.
No, England's other goalie, Teal, he's also tall. He's just not Sam Rogerson tall. And it just from that goaltender standpoint, just making that first save, championship game, calm the nerves a little bit. Shot wide. With the ball, you see Vinton Bastian. He's had himself an amazing tournament so far. He's got 9 goals. He's one of the leading scorers of the tournament. You see a very patient offense from Germany. Much the same style as England. Both teams do value the ball. And an opening goal there. Germany will take a 1-0 lead. That's Anton Nutzman. Actually, I did just hear that it was his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
2 or 3 days ago.
Excellent.
I forget where I got that message from, but someone said it was Anton Nutzman's birthday. And what a way to, whatever birthday you're celebrating, that's definitely one way to start it. The first goal, not the most important, but it certainly will feel like that. Every goal is important here in championship lacrosse.
It helps to start strong.
Yes, it's much better to be up 1, but than down 1. England still without a possession here. We are only 3 minutes into this game, but you do already see that German dominate, just every ball. The Germans play mean. They're pressing out. They're making it really hard to, they're making it hard to play lacrosse on England. That's not just this game. I'm talking about the entire tournament for this German team. You're seeing aggressive rides. You're seeing a shot on the run there, backed up by Germany. Good check there. A little bit of help. 2 men on the ball. So he finally calls his partner off. Bounce shot wide.
Good backup.
Good
Great
backup.
save.
Great cut. Even better save. Sam Rogerson, 2 saves on the board now.
Definitely seeing lots of good moves by both teams today.
Sam Rogerson does come into the tournament with a 64 save percentage. Big save there.
Who's that goalie for Germany? Number 13.
Germany's goalie, it's Mikhail Zinoviev. I do have to keep reading this. Zinoviev.
Mikhail Zinoviev.
He actually comes into the tournament with one of the lowest save percentages.
Really?
57%. However, he hasn't seen many shots. He's got 13 saves, got 10 goals in. Yeah, it's actually a very low save percentage for a championship goalie. That just speaks to Germany's defense, in my opinion. Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think I'd be stopping nearly that many.
No. But Germany isn't giving up shots.
No. Got that big number 6 there.
For
Kai Santowski. We're quickly checking our papers as well. So if there's any delay between reading a number and finding out a name. Also, apologies in advance, as we will likely mispronounce many surnames.
Oh, if we get one right,
I'm hoping we might get the English ones generally correct.
Good no-go there from the English players. Good short stick defense.
Another goal for Germany.
2-0. The Germans will go ahead. That's number 10 for Germany. Paul Noring. Paul Noring's had an absolutely fantastic tournament so far. He's on your leaderboard as well. I believe that is Germany's top scorer. I will confirm. Yep, Paul Noring is Germany's top scorer. He comes into this game here today with 9 goals and 5 assists. That is his 10th goal of the tournament. Anytime he can score 10 goals in, what is this, 5-6 games? It's not bad. England does have a possession, a very brief possession there. Chris Hockey, the two-way midfielder. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was not Hockey. That was number 4, Dan Madeley. Move over the top, loose ball. We will see England try to have a possession here. If they can successfully clear here, you see how many just white jerseys are swallowing, just swallowing these guys up. They're not letting them breathe.
No, they're keeping the pressure on. They're quite close by.
Hilditch with the ball. He was your overtime goal winner, and honestly, that was my favorite game.
England-Ireland.
England-Ireland.
Wow.
Big shoes to fill on that first semifinal 2 days ago.
Absolutely. I bet everybody has checked their stick dimensions, the lengths of their strings. I don't think we'll see any fouls awarded because of stick technicalities. Shot by England, saved by Germany.
He's in trouble. You have seen him leave the crease a couple times there to make it clear. I believe that's the first time I've seen someone knock the ball out of his stick, though. He's a big man, and he moves with purpose, but
yeah.
I don't think he saw the English attacker from riding from the side. So England will retain possession. Finds the man in front, and another big save there.
Well done. He's certainly increasing his save percentages, isn't he?
Well, with so few shots seen, every save he makes, his percentage is flying up there.
Yep. It's 100% so far this game.
Yeah.
Halfway through the first period.
Big rip from the outside. The long stick lets it fly. That's an extremely difficult shot to read if you're a goaltender. England look a little disorganized on defense here. They might have been bailed out by that errant pass. You did see Rogerson looking around like, guys, what are we doing here on defense? Like, mark up. So, Steph, you are the president of the European Lacrosse Federation.
I am indeed. Thank you.
Can you talk a little? You're welcome. Can you talk a little bit about when you started with international lacrosse,
yeah.
and what we're seeing right now, like this venue, this game, like the meet, like tell us. Let's talk about it.
I mean, I've been president for 6 years, and if you told me when I started to get involved in European lacrosse, which would have been about 10 years ago, that we would have U20 championships, I would have thought we've been way too long in the ball.
And a first goal there from England, absolutely massive bury. It's a lot better to be down 1 than down 3. That next goal, I was about to allude to it. It had to be England's. Obviously, the game, we have quite a bit of lacrosse left to play, but going down 3 in the first quarter,
it's hard to come back from.
Yeah, but that big bury there from number 11, Will Shirt with the. He gets him on the board. That confidence to be on the board. Hey guys, we're gonna give them a game.
It puts you in a totally different headspace as soon as you're on the board.
Oh, the first one's
feasible.
Yeah, the first one's the hard one.
Yeah.
Ball rolling towards the restraining line. Possession is called. That releases the Hounds. Possession does go to Germany. A nice ground ball effort there on the far side.
We've got lots of comments coming in, equally split England, Germany. Reading through. Oh, hello, my friend Daniel Seltzer in Argentina. Wonderful to see you today.
I would imagine that's the furthest
you yesterday.
viewer. Yeah.
Absolutely. We did a bit of a roll call to see where people are streaming in from. So Argentina so far is the furthest one we've got. We had Entre Rios yesterday and Buenos Aires today.
So if you are watching the stream and you would like a little bit of a shout out, just feel free to write in the comment section there. Also feel free to get on our Instagram. It's at EC19Lax. Adela's been doing an absolutely fantastic job with the social media side of things.
Comments from our buddy Stamp. Saying,
Steven Stamp.
Good to hear you.
Good to be heard, buddy. Thanks. I'm doing my best Steven Stamp impression. I'm trying to.
Big shoes to fill for us today.
Literally very big shoes to fill.
Yes, he's a very tall man.
He's at least 8 feet tall.
A lot of lacrosse people feel like they're 8 feet tall.
And you saw that exact same move, that little hitch fake.
Yeah.
From Hilditch. That's the goal. That's the exact same move. A loose ball push called. England will retain possession. Hilditch off the mark there, but that is literally the exact same play he made to bury the overtime winner against Ireland.
Yeah.
And you did see him kind of get the defender to. All you're trying to get him just to take one step in the wrong direction. You're not trying
and
to.
You can clear your pass through.
Yeah, and he got through. I think he just dropped the ball.
Our friend Volts has been watching all 3 games today. Welcome back, number 3.
Is that Volts Grinsberg?
It is indeed. Solid lacrosse fan.
Oh, arguably one of the sport's biggest fans.
And thank you for coaching us through pronouncing the Latvian players' names earlier today.
Was he helping you?
Yeah.
Well,
Jake Malasech and I were up here stumbling through many mispronounced names. Apologies again.
Big bounce shot.
Another one from Germany. I was up in the booth earlier with Jake Malasech, a Czech goalie, and he was just commenting about with the field this dry, the bounce shots go every which way, and it's the hardest thing to read as a goalie.
You do see Rogerson all the way down on the ground there. That ball went up the top corner. That's another goal from Vinton Bastian. He might be the most deadly scorer out here. And England does have Dan Jones on their team. He's leading England in scoring. But I feel like Germany has a more, I don't want to say diverse offense, but there are many guys who can get it done for Germany.
Quick update, watching from Thailand, upstate New York. The Berlin Open is on this weekend, and they have literally stopped all the games to cheer for the Germans. So yeah, if you're not with us here in Prague, you should be in the Berlin Open or watching us online.
If you're not doing something, you're doing something wrong.
Equal numbers rolling in from England.
So England forced to take an early timeout. Not early timeout. Timeout, you do see Germany double. That is because England is man down. They did have a flag on that last goal. All personal fouls are full-time served in international lacrosse. A very big difference from your North American, your NCAA, your NFHS rules.
Oh, also, hello, Mika, watching from Helsinki. Mika's been with us most this week, had to fly back today for his daughter's birthday. Thanks so much for tuning in again.
Oh, that's why you went back, huh?
We've got Alaska in the house, lots of northerners. Probably a lot cooler up there than it is here today.
So the Germans are able to double. They are able to force England out of bounds. That was an absolutely brilliant play. I don't think he even did it on purpose. The English player was forced out of bounds. You can see him in replay here. Forced out of bounds, then comes back in, bumps that player. Had that whistle blown, had Germany gotten the quick whistle that they probably should have had, that would have been a delay of game, illegal procedure against England. However, he made contact before the whistle.
Yeah.
Knocked the ball out of his stick. Probably brought his defensive teammates there a little bit of time.
A few extra seconds could be what really makes a difference today.
It's the pace of the clear as well. Now you're forcing Germany to take a nice, easy clear versus a quick whistle situation and trying to play,
Happy 41st birthday to Ian Lowe, who's a sports psychologist for England. Happy birthday! Hope you have been enjoying
What a
your time
skip
here
pass!
in Prague.
Oh my! Actually, he threw so many fakes. He actually had the goaltender turned all the way around.
Wow, that was something.
Loose ball situation here. Germany riding hard. Oh, I think you're going to see a flag fly on that one. That was contact directly to the head.
Fake my way through men's lacrosse.
So what's something that you don't understand? Like what's something that like you just kind of turn your head and like I don't get that.
I know the over and back has been a struggle for some of the players, and I have to say I still haven't come to really understand what it is.
That was an absolutely textbook segue into
Yes.
the new over and back
It's
call.
almost like we've done this before.
The new over and back rule, which was established in 2018 at the General Assembly, once there's no clear count in international lacrosse, as there should be. 3 seconds to play here. So England does have. Oh no! Wow! With 1 second remaining on the clock, England went offside. Oh, that is tragic. So while England would have, I guess that's 6 if you count men and women, but it's one event. You have the European U20s, which you're seeing live before your face. You also have the women's senior. Oh wow, that doesn't get much closer. In addition to the women's senior, you have the women's u19 in Peterborough.
Yeah, those are the World Championships.
And then you have the World Indoor Championships in Langley.
Excellent, yes.
That's a
very busy year of, I was about to say a weekend of lacrosse. There's many weekends of lacrosse. If you are a lacrosse fan, you have just had the best year, one of the best years for catching it all. Of course, we've got live streaming here free for you today. If you are watching anywhere in the world, let us know where you're watching. Give us a shout out. Tell all your friends to watch us on social media. We're live on YouTube. Absolutely everybody. Our friend Fernando is back. Wonderful. Welcome back. Bienvenidos.
A little pressure there from the English defense. Oh, we have some wind blow all of our papers away.
It's quite nice. It's warm up here.
But it's a breeze. Yeah, I'll bend over and get those papers. I'm totally fine with that. I'll just keep that breeze coming.
Yeah.
For those who are not aware, Europe has been quite balmy these past few weeks.
Balmy sounds like it's been comfortable. It's been roasting, folks.
Yeah. Oh, wow, a big save there from Rogerson. Germany's getting all the attempts. I do believe that if England... Oh, wow.
What was that? Turn my head for a minute.
I believe he just called...
Wow, right off the post.
No, that was a replay a little earlier. I believe they either called 4 seconds or that he went back in the crease. I didn't see what the signal from the official was. In either case, you did see the goaltender throw the ball quite hard to the official. And I actually agree with it. The call didn't look too... oh, wow, nice move inside. And the putback. You see how nonchalant that looks for Germany.
Another goal from Germany that puts them up 4-1 against England.
4-1, an excellent margin if you're one of the German fans cheering. They did come in pretty heavy-handed in the stands here. They're very well represented.
Load of Germans.
So you do see that first save is made, but there to pick up the garbage is Anton Vess. He's had himself an excellent tournament as well.
Definitely.
I feel like I've said that about all these German players, but it's true.
I feel like we said that about pretty much every player's name we've mentioned.
If you are getting mentioned, chances are you're doing something right.
Yeah. Shout out to Swiss Lax. Berlin Open's watching us again. Excellent. Good to see we are rounding up the lacrosse crowd. Thanks for watching.
Did you say they stopped the games in Berlin to watch?
Berlin Open has stopped their games to watch.
They paused the games.
I mean, it's Berlin Open. They're cheering on their Germans.
That's awesome.
Well done, Berlin Open.
Good for you, Berlin
Respect.
Open. So a good shout out to all those Berlin Open folks. Hope you have a cold one for me, and is one of the premier tournaments in Europe every year, actually.
It is, yeah. If you are not playing on a national team, you should probably be at Berlin Open.
Yep, we do have our national team challenge here. We have 7 national teams. We also had a 5-team festival, more like a for fun tournament during the middle of the week. If you have never been to a championship event, these festival sides of things, they're a great way to, find your way there. You get teammates, you get to play. Usually there's package deals. You get your ticket involved. It's an absolutely just fantastic way to experience one of these tournaments. I've organized a couple of my own festival teams, festival tournaments.
Brian's the king of organizing festival teams, and he did a great job organizing the tournaments that are running alongside this week. So thank you, Brian, for everything you've done for this tournament.
Everyone is most welcome. I enjoy doing it. It's
you do, because we don't pay you very much.
No, you don't pay me at all.
I don't, because you don't work for ELF. I don't work for ELF either.
I work for everyone indirectly.
Yes.
So when Steph calls up 2 days before the tournament and says, hey, I need the referee uniforms delivered from Denver, Colorado.
To be fair, you did say you were going to be in Denver anyways.
I know. I was in Denver anyways. I did some officiating. I did some camps. I do enjoy, summers in Colorado is just beautiful.
And many thanks to Honig's for sponsoring our referees. They've been absolutely fantastic. Our refs are looking very fly this whole week. Black and white stripes.
Oh, that's
very slimming.
So the big man is able to move that ball. Lots of pressure from the English attack. Successful clear. I believe it's only registered as a successful clear once the attacking zone has been established. However, for all intents and purposes, they look pretty comfortable in the attacking end right now.
And as much as we've been hearing cheers for Germany online, we're getting an equal number of England. Keep shooting England, hard work pays off. Towson University, where might that be? That sounds like they're...
It's Maryland.
Maryland is in favor of Germany, Max is telling us.
I believe actually, maybe not Towson, but the Women's Worlds will be in Baltimore.
Yes.
In 2021.
Yes, another massive tournament.
Yeah, that one will be... Have you been to Baltimore before?
I have not. No, I haven't.
We used to go every year for the NCAA Final Fours.
Okay.
I watch them. I like to watch them on TV now. Quite honestly, I hate watching lacrosse games when there's commercial breaks. That's actually pretty nice about this. We don't have any massive sponsors.
No. If we did get a massive sponsor, though, we would happily put in commercial breaks.
Oh yeah. Hey, we'll stop the game for you if you're interested in sponsoring lacrosse.
Give me a shout. President@EuropeanLacrosse.org.
Yeah. Find any of us.
Yep.
We're looking for some help.
Even if you are not a massive sponsor, if you want to get involved in European lacrosse, be it playing, be it officiating, coaching, volunteering in any capacity, shoot us a message. We are always welcome to new hands. The more the merrier, absolutely.
Because it isn't just financial, that's one thing you can offer. However, your time, coaching, come do clinics, come do stuff.
Yeah.
If you want equipment, we are desperate for helmets. I know that youth gloves, like small children's gloves, are so hard to find, and being this a junior event, let's talk about youth development. We gave a shout out to Mika. He is our youth coordinator.
Yep.
Youth development coordinator. What you're seeing right now is I thought they were offsides. They're not.
They're
nice,
not. Actually, some very adorable junior laxers in front of us right now. They are very junior. I think they're both under 10, possibly under 5.
So I have actually started coaching with Barbara, the organizer. We have an under 6. It's not a team, obviously. You don't play under 6 lacrosse as a versus other teams. What a big goal there for.
There we go.
England makes it a 2-goal game once again. That's Josh Pink. Josh Simpson Pink. He's kind of flown under the radar, but has been one of England's top performers.
Yeah, I feel like we've said his name at least once every game in regards to doing something quite outstanding.
I've definitely botched his name every single. Well, they put the its last name first, first
so
name
even
last.
when we have English names, we're pretty consistently messing them up regardless. So it's not that we can't pronounce European names, we just can't pronounce any surnames. So wide apologies across the board.
If you are wondering if we do announcing full-time, we do announcing full-time during tournaments, I guess. I did find out 10 minutes before the first game that I was doing color commentary.
There you go. And now you've graduated to doing the lacrosse commentary.
Yes, I
am the
I'm
new
enjoying
intake in the Stamp School of Lacrosse announcing.
This might be my, I got a face made for radio.
Every now and then they give us a shot, and I'm the one in the dress today, in case anyone's wondering which one of us is Brian and which is Steph.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Steph.
There we go. Again, we'll plug our social, our stream.
Yeah.
Give us a share. If there's someone out there with, just thumbing through their phone, I want them to know that there's European Lacrosse, Championship Lacrosse, being played right now, live from the Czech Republic. I don't think we've really talked much about our host city of Prague.
It's beautiful.
It's the best.
It's a long-time lacrosse city. They've been playing lacrosse here for at least 30 years. Just wonderfully coordinated group of people, run fantastic tournaments. Absolutely lovely place to be. You couldn't ask for a better organized tournament, better group of people to organize these tournaments.
You have, every year you have Prague Cup,
Yep.
which is a fantastic tournament held at the same facility. You have the Alher Besky Memorial, the
big box tournament.
single best international box tournament in the world
ELF
every year.
also runs the e-box weekend, which is a non-competitive time for box lacrosse teams in Europe to get that experience. We don't have a lot of box lacrosse events, so we put this in as a kind of way for national teams to get that exposure to playing against each other, and just more game time, more game time, more game time.
Full games, which is fantastic. You also have the Winterlax Club, the Winterlax Cup held in January by Yizhny Mesto. You have the Frank Menschner Cup in late August this year, usually September. I think that's all the tournaments, in addition to having two of the best league. They have the Czech Field League, the NFLL, as well as the Czech Box League with MBLL, with teams from Slovakia and Vienna also included in that league. Actually, the Polish are in there too.
Yes, absolutely. And just to go back to some of the tournaments, I mean, you could literally spend every other weekend in a different city playing lacrosse in a tournament. I mean, it is so easy to do it.
Yep. It's not always the cheap. Oh, once you're here, it's pretty cheap. You know? That is how I spend my weekends. A camp and.
Brian is living the dream, folks.
Oh, it's a little bit of work. I hate to call it work. I always put the quotations around work.
Yes.
A box clinic in Oslo, or sorry, not in Oslo, in Grimstad in Norway. Followed by a tournament in Oslo, followed by a camp in Brno. You're working. You're always on the move. You have to get a lot done in airport terminals. But there's dangerous Dan Jones, big shot.
Hi.
Dan Jones has been England's top performer. He's a big physical dodger. A wide open opportunity for England. And that's one of those ones, hey, take a little pace off it. Just make sure it goes in the goal. So you do see, oh wow, great little, Germany does swat that out of bounds, maybe a smart play there. Dan Jones might have gained a little bit of an advantage had that defender not swatted that ball out of bounds. Oh,
another
wow.
great save.
So because you are allowed to shoot and then run through the crease, or you can shoot and then land in the crease if you are diving. You cannot make contact with the goaltender. However, if you do not score, then you have violated the crease.
And let's just say, I mean, we were kind of having a laugh at Mikhail Zinoviev, as I absolutely butcher his last name. But he's really making some amazing saves in these first two quarters. He's really...
Rogerson has held Germany to 4 goals as well. I do believe that's an achievement.
Yes.
Both
goalies here are just really fending off so many shots.
Now, Dan Teal for England will probably come in for the third quarter. England has been completely splitting time between goaltenders. I believe that's an extremely tough task if you're a young goalie and you're gonna be coming in for the second half. That is an absolutely fantastic ride. Forces his man out of bounds. The camera angle on that was fantastic. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
If you are enjoying this stream, this live and free stream, these guys do not mess around in the Czech Republic. Video production here is absolutely fantastic. One could say it's better than professional lacrosse.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, the production. I'm talking about the production value here, you know. So you have seen Zinoviev kind of walking up. He actually did get a shot. I don't believe it was on goal, but he did. He went deep. He's very calm, cool, collected with the ball.
Having a nice little jog up. There he goes. Bit of a run.
Get another shot. No, nice, smart pass there. Thinks about making a second cut, but coach is pointing to the goal, saying,
"Get back,
go."
Please.
Yeah. It is only a 2-goal advantage. You know, no time for theatrics or anything cute. But Germany does stop to play Germany's ball. You know. Oh wow! Nice dip, duck, dodge, and duck. A wonderful move there by Anton Vest. You saw his initial dodge was more or less shut down. You see, and re-dodge here. He gets over the top of his defender. Big face dodge in front.
Amazing, right through the 5-hole.
And just a little bounce shot. You know, like he didn't shoot that hard.
And we've seen more and more teams going for the bounce shot in these dry conditions.
Oh yeah, that ground is like a rock.
Yeah.
But the sprinklers come out pretty heavy at night.
Do they? I think it's just not enough time for the grass to keep growing back.
So the morning games are completely different.
Right. Yeah.
I'm talking they soak these fields. Like, absolutely ridiculous amounts of water. So that we actually did see a lot of the bounce shot as well, but the ball will skip more than it will bounce. Yeah, we actually were. Our computers were a little close to the sprinklers to start the tournament. We did have to scramble to save some laptops.
There's a microphone in the room.
I mean, if it's not one of these German players, it's the other, right? Like
it's got such a solid team.
It's okay not to have the best game of your career because you've got 6 other well, on the field at once. You got 5 other very potent players, but there really are. Like I'm looking at this this top scorers sheet here. You have leading the number 3 in scoring for the whole tournament is Paul Leonard Noring. You also have Jacob Bockerman, Vinton Bastian, Felix Milchfeit. Like Germany has quite a few weapons.
They have invested heavily in their youth lacrosse for I guess about the last maybe 5-6 years, and it is absolutely showing in here. They've got a virtually homegrown team. I mean, these are kind of the stereotypes of big health.
Let's talk about a little about German lacrosse. England has had lacrosse for well over 100 years.
Absolutely.
Germany has not.
No. But they are catching up.
For them to build a sport from more or less, wow, a beautiful over-the-head check there.
Wow.
Chris Hockey. Oh, there's another great check. Great huge body check off ball. Not off ball, it's a man ball. I'm shooting this. Oh, I'd shoot it a little harder.
That was straight into the goalie's stick.
Correct.
Generally not the best way to score a goal.
It's a little more difficult that way.
Our friend James is in Australia. James lives in Denmark, but he's back home visiting family in Australia. Thanks for tuning in.
James Robertson. That's James Neil Robertson. He is one of my favorites. I'm not sure how much you've interacted with him.
He's good people.
He's fantastic. When I saw his coaching staff for the European Championship, when they're more or less when they're more or less revived this this Danish national team program, and it doesn't exist without him. Their coaching staff is doing a clinic for the Slovenian defense in the parking lot. Oh, a dangerous Dan Jones. Dangerous Dan's finds that off-stick hip, able to beat. You see that big physical dodge. You see it. He's not taking no for an answer.
Gets it through Zinoviev.
Yeah, I'll take these checks. I'll take this push. I'm getting through there. Big overhand shot. You did see Dan Jones' stick. Ireland called a stick check against Dan Jones, and it was very illegal.
Yes.
I don't want to take that away from what he has been able to do. lacrosse sticks don't stay legal forever. I'm not saying I in no way implying that he did that to his stick on purpose. They get old, they get a little pinched, they come in a little bit. Good to see Dan Jones can still score with another stick. That's talent. It's not the tools, you know. Ooh, big loose ball there. No flag is thrown there. Kind of did look like the German player just kind of got tripped up himself, you know, kind of got tangled in his own legs. Wonderful check there by the German defenders, and Germany will look to have a nice easy clear, but that not the, oh. And a flag does fly after the fact.
So shout out to the Karlsruhe Storm boys who are playing Per and Joel.
So number 17 for Germany is assessed a 1-minute cross-checking penalty. So cross-checking is...
Is that like ice hockey cross-checking?
Yeah, you put your hands apart, and so...
It's the shopping cart move, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah, it's actually a very interesting call, because that is actually how you play defense, is to technically to have your hands apart and keep the person back. However, the rule, you know, NCAA actually did a great job clarifying. The NFHS did a wonderful job clarifying this. You can't extend. You're allowed equal, what's called equal pressure.
Right.
You can, you know, if you run into me, I'm allowed to use that pressure back to force you back. That's an absolutely fantastic save there.
I mean, that goalie, number 13, looking up his name frantically.
That's
Zinoviev, we should know this. Has been just phenomenal this game.
I like these German names. We have Zinoviev, we have
That sounds much more
Sanchez,
Russian.
we have Papa
But that's the thing about
Papadopoulos.
Europe. You end up in all sorts of different places.
Correct. Yeah. No, it's a very interesting. Let's see what we have here. So Germany is offsides. That's a rare technical mistake. You don't see too many of those.
No, they're very disciplined. Shout out to Rochdale. Shout out in Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City? Who you got from Salt Lake City?
Neil.
I know Neil. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Some more from Argentina. Hola, Enrique, ¿cómo estás?
He's got his man beat inside.
Oh,
what?
wow.
I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but Hilditch is able to wrangle that ball, finds the empty net. You know, the goaltender was committed to spacing that first shot. I think that was a shot. I think Hilditch caught a shot.
Yeah. Germany, England closing the gap on Germany.
What a goal.
I mean, this game is nowhere close to being over. We're 10 minutes into the third quarter. Anything can happen. The score is tight.
So you do see Rogerson still in goal for England. You and I were talking in the break how England has been splitting time 50-50 right down the middle between goaltenders. They do elect to go with Rogerson for this one. They keep the hot goalie hot.
Yeah.
Play the hot hand.
Germany aren't taking it though, getting quite offensive at the moment.
Quite offensive, quite imposing.
Attacking. I don't mean offensive as in they've said something rude. They're very much on the offensive play right now.
They kind of dominate. Like they tell you what the game's gonna be like. You know, what is German lacrosse doing that you would say other European nations can learn from?
Investing in their youth.
Investing.
Very much so. I think they were, outside of England, one of the first teams to really, really step up their youth development.
What a big shot from the outside.
And we see it paying off.
Vincent Bastian, that's at least his third. 3 goals today for Vincent Bastian.
I mean, that is a great way to take it.
I also, it just, you know, the comment that not, you know, there's a very common, like, oh, we would like to do this, but we don't have money. Oh, we'd like to do this, you know, we don't have this. The DLAXV has the German Foundation or Federation, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they have a massive membership, and when you're charging membership fees,
yeah,
it's
I mean,
easier
they're
to
also
operate.
a very populous country.
Correct. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of clubs. I always say like the one thing holding people back is the number of participants.
Yeah.
Scott Neese likes to bring up how many nations have 1,000 lacrosse players. That number is growing, but we're not there yet.
No.
And I always every problem your country has, as far as development or whatever, if you had more players, it's easier to solve your problem.
It is.
But which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Exactly. Actually, the egg does, because the lizards lay eggs, and lizards are the ancestors.
Easy there, Dr. Science.
Yeah, sorry. Busting out the science. Let's keep that to a minimum and focus on the lacrosse today, shall we? Germany ahead 6-4 against England. We're in the third period, about halfway through. It's still anyone's game at this point. Absolutely.
A very wise no shot there. Rogerson did have his pipe. Oh, wow. And that check maybe wrenched that ball free there. Germany able to possess and retain possession.
Athens, Tennessee in the house. Thank you, Kevin.
Felix Mitchell fight was stripped there, but his teammates are able to bail him out a little bit. Errant pass. The ball is controlled by England. That's number 4, Daniel Mattingly. Can they force him out of bounds? What a hustle play. What an absolute individual effort to clear this ball. Give your team possession. Chance to bring that back within 1 goal. Dangerous Dan Jones, here he goes. Wow, what a big physical dodge by Dan Jones. The rebound bounces to his teammate. You know what? Sometimes the Germany got a couple garbage goals. What bow? Those are 2 very big bodies. 6 and 6. Germany's number 6 is Kai Santowski. He stood up Dan Jones, and I believe that's the first time anyone's been able to stand up Dan Jones this tournament. An absolutely fantastic, I hate saying garbage goals, but Halliday will understand what I'm saying. He picked up the rebound. You pick the rebound up and just throw it back in the goal. The goalie's obviously not ready for a second shot here.
Yeah.
You can see he has no idea where the ball is.
Shout out to my friend Colin listening in Chatham, Ontario. Thanks for tuning in, Colin. Absolutely not a lacrosse fan, apparently a huge Steph and Brian fan, though.
I like Steph and Brian fans.
Absolutely.
The reply from Germany, almost instant.
Inch for inch. I mean, give one, take one. That's how it's going. Every goal is being matched.
Punch for punch, yeah. You do see Germany ahead us by a score of 7-5. That is absolutely not a death sentence. That's not a nail in the coffin. We have still tons of lacrosse left to play. We have 5 minutes left in this third quarter. You gotta be saying periods.
Sorry, it's the ice hockey fan in me.
I know.
I will work on quarters.
Halves in women's lacrosse, right?
No, we've also switched to quarters.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Unifying the game. Everybody's playing 4x15s now.
Good. An excellent hustle play, able to keep that ball in bounds. A big double there by the English team on the ride.
Balls with 18, Lucas Schoring from Germany. Really
what
tall. Nope, Benasia.
That was number 18, yeah. 18 is, Ben Asia. Very lanky player.
Oh, I'm reading England, that's why. Sorry, guys. We've got 2 different sheets here. Should have looked at the headings. So if all this time I've been reading the wrong names, I do apologize.
The whole game?
I don't think the whole game. I must have just clocked it at some point.
I don't think I heard you say anything. Maybe I've been reading the wrong sheet. A lot of these names we're starting to memorize them. Actually,
yes, we are true amateurs here.
It's not so much memorizing, but you keep hearing yourself say,
yeah.
I'm saying Dan Jones' name again. I'm saying Mattingly's name a lot. Actually, I think Mattingly's done an absolutely fantastic job. Hockey and Mattingly are the face-off guys for England. They're also just 2-way midfielders. Big shot from the outside.
Sanchez from Germany is also one of our stellar players. His name was on. He is the third-ranked face-off dude, I suppose.
Face-off dude.
Face-off dude.
I think it's actually on his resume. His third-ranked face-off dude.
Yes. First in Germany, third in the tournament. So Adrian, well done to you.
Oh, great check there. Oh, that moving pick call will go against Germany. So while you did see Germany, recover that ball once or twice, it was deemed by the officials that you're allowed to set a screen, but you're not allowed to move and set a screen.
Very dangerous. Same on the women's side, no moving picks, no blind picks.
Whereas in box lacrosse, you were allowed to move and set a pick.
You can do whatever you want, box lacrosse.
Oh, and a big bounce shot. Look at transition play from England.
Like we said, it's going match point. Everything is, take one, give one. Every goal is being answered by the opposing team.
So while I said Josh Pink is flying under the radar, I think that ends today.
Absolutely.
Josh Pink, I think there's players like Pink, Jones, Hilditch. If all of England's big guns do come alive this game, I think they could beat them. If Germany has more of those big guns. So with holding called against Germany, you cannot withhold the ball from play. So on a face-off, if you get that clamp down there, you are not permitted to just deny the other, anyone else action of the ball.
Yeah, you got to play the ball.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just sit around watching somebody lie on top of the ball, and that is not fun. This, however, is a very exciting game.
This is a lot of fun.
Germany 7, England 6. This is the gold medal game for the men's U20 European Championships. Into the third period, just over 1 minute left. So about 16 minutes left overall in the game. It is anyone's game at this point. Absolutely, both teams giving it 110%. Phenomenal play.
I think the momentum swing is definitely in England's favor.
Absolutely, they're definitely stepping it up. Can Germany hold them off is the question. Transition
play here. That's a very, very wise play by number 23 for England, Elliot Bickerton. He's been not silent today, obviously, but he's been a big piece of that English offense. Wow, England having very hard time holding on to the sticks today, but a slash is assessed going against Germany. We will see an English man up. We say man up because, for those of you who are not lacrosse, fans, we do have some moms and dads, some grandma and grandpas tuning in.
Brothers, sisters, partners who maybe just are here to support someone that they love and care for.
So these penalties, right? When you do commit a offense, like a slashing or an offsides, there's all kinds of different. There's two types of penalties. There's technical and personal fouls.
Yep.
And when you commit those penalties, you are sent off the field. The other team gets to play man up for either 30 or 1 minute. There are
sometimes 3 minutes if it's really bad.
There are more serious penalties, but no. And we are back with fourth quarter action, England versus Germany here at the gold medal game for the European Under-20 Championships. I'm Brian Whitmer, joined by Steph Michelson. England did possess that ball with a man-down situation, so they did start without a face-off for the fourth quarter.
Just catching up on our shout-outs. Colin, Katie, Calvin, and Scotty. Scotty's our youngest fan, 3 weeks old. Can you believe that? And she's already into lacrosse. Shout out to Andrea.
Oh, wow.
Well done.
Back from the dead is Hilditch. He had, what a brave, what a courageous play that is. You see that ball, flipped up in the air by the German long stick, and Hilditch leaves his feet. He says, I want that ball. I will get this ball. 7-7 is your score. We are tied now.
It's going to be a nail-biter, folks. Shout out also to Andrea and James listening in Toronto. Score is tied between Germany and England.
Fast break opportunity now. Tipped by the defender.
Up to 28, up to 26.
Rogerson out of the cage with the ball.
Back with the goalie.
Brilliant, simple clear there. That pass is not as easy to make as it looks.
Karlsruhe Storm playing and watching in Argentina. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Look at this pressure here from this team.
Fumble. Oh.
These Germans are not giving an inch to this English team. Hockey making it. They've still not been able to establish the offensive zone, and now they do. Hilditch sells out. What a great ground ball opportunity. Finds the skip pass. Dangerous Dan Jones!
Oh!
And England takes its first lead of the game, 8-7. Folks, we are not even 3 minutes into this we're not even 3 minutes into this fourth quarter. England does score the first 2 goals to go take its first lead of the game, 8-7.
Feels like they've stepped on the gas.
What an absolutely fantastic ground ball play. Will Shirt sells out on that loose ball, finds the skip pass up to Dan Jones. If you're not going to guard Dan Jones, you're going to pay. Silence from the German fan club. The English are quite understandably excited. Another face-off win there for Madeley. That is not over and back, as they had not established the attacking zone. However, it does not matter. Germany does possess the ball, and they will now look to tie this game back up.
Yes, can they bring it back?
I think they can.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think this is going to be the absolute one of the tensest quarters of this entire, tensest periods, quarters, whatever, time frames of this entire tournament.
Tell you what, England's defense has come alive, whereas I believe they're kind of sitting back and letting Germany take it to them.
Yeah. Have they just been
that's
playing
unfortunate.
it easy this whole time?
Oh,
letting
wow.
Germany tire themselves out.
We had a collision. Two English players collided there. Germany did not influence that play whatsoever, just a simple collision. Absolutely fantastic clear there by Lee Oliver. Oliver Lee. Your name's Lee Oliver.
We'll mess up everybody's names. English, Latvian, German.
Correct. We do not have any prejudice here.
We will mess up your name regardless.
We are very open. We are very forward thinking. It is 2019. We'll screw up everyone's names equally.
Absolutely. I think it's what we do best.
That's real equality.
Absolutely. It's what we do best. Mess up names.
Big shot from the outside. You see the Germans absolutely peppering the dirt. Every shot is a bounce shot.
Absolutely. We had Jake Malasich up earlier in the last game. He was the bronze medal winning goalie for the Czech Republic, won MVP of the game. And from his perspective, he said, this ground is dry. These bounce shots are the hardest to predict. So from the goalie's point of view, he doesn't want to be getting any bounce shots. As a shooter's point of view, that's what you want to be giving him.
I always tell my newer players, I did a camp up in Germany, and I said you can't miss under the net.
No.
Yeah. So if you're shooting low and you're hitting that dirt, I was not the best shooter. I was a very small adolescent, so I shot bounce shots.
There you go.
I didn't have to throw it hard. That's how I got in the goal. Once or twice. You see that high pressure there? Germany really does not concede an inch of the field. Dangerous Dan Jones is guarded by a short stick. I might say that might be not a coaching error. I think just sometimes you get caught. Move over the top there. Skip pass through. Hilditch.
High. Ooh. To the fans at the back, do watch for the flying balls.
Dan Hilditch was actually severely injured during one game. Had to go away in an ambulance. It is nice to see him.
Yes, speedy recovery.
Yeah, very speedy. He was able to notch that overtime winning goal against Ireland, deflating that Irish team. I think Ireland absolutely sold out for that. Oh, and another goal.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Dan Jones gets another one. Shooters are gonna shoot. Dan Jones is gonna Dan Jones.
Goalies need to goalie a bit more.
Absolutely.
I
Dan,
mean, he's been facing some incredible shots, so just props for being in there. Like I said, you could not pay me to be in goal.
Dan Mattingly will face off against Sanchez. Adrian Papantonopoulos.
Papantonopoulos.
And that's
Sounds like a Greek-Spanish mix in my thoughts, but obviously qualifies for Germany, born there, plays for Germany.
most importantly, learn lacrosse there.
Yeah, that's what we really want to see. Germany are well known for fielding virtually entirely homegrown teams. They've invested heavily in their youth program. It is paying off.
That is a shift, though. I do remember hearing that they didn't always do things this way.
No, I think they learned, though. They've learned, and for the past, 10 years that I've been involved in European lacrosse, they've certainly been working really hard to get the Germans playing lacrosse, and it shows. They've got a huge breadth of a program, a depth of a program, so they can pick and choose their absolute best. And you see them going goal for goal against, England, which has traditionally been the strongest lacrosse team, the strongest lacrosse country in Europe. They're facing a real challenge from the Germans here. And as somebody who wants to grow and develop lacrosse in Europe, this is exciting. England aren't walking away with this. England are being thoroughly challenged. They have to win it. They have to fight to win it. Both these teams are absolutely 100% fighting to win it. And that makes for great lacrosse.
This is great lacrosse, and I know for a fact you at home have not paid to watch this lacrosse. Okay, so in exchange, this is your fee is please get this out here. This is the last time I'll ask, I promise. We have 8 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the game. Please share this link.
Absolutely.
Get everybody watching the game.
And shout out to our fantastic sponsors, Captain Lax, Pro Lax Shop, Fox Lacrosse, and particularly Honings Lacrosse, who've done a great job outfitting our officials for this week, for this whole week, really. Loads of local sponsors as well. They come up during the ad breaks, the very brief ad breaks that we've included. If you are interested in sponsoring anything at lacrosse, give us a shout, president@europeanlacrosse.org. You don't have money, but you've got time. Also get in touch. Always happy to take on more volunteers. We can always find something for you to be passionate about in lacrosse.
If you are interested in sponsoring my drinks at the bar later, please find me after the game. Nice clearing pass there.
England on the run.
Transition lacrosse here.
Ooh.
And that, you know what? I think that actually might be one of England's first unforced turnovers.
Yes.
Whereas in that first game with Germany, they were a little bit of a mess. They threw the ball away, a lot of turnovers, letting Germany really have their way with the game. Oh, that's a nice up and easy pass option if he's able to make it. Lets to hold on to the ball. Germany able to successfully clear regardless.
I can also very happily say we've got fans watching in Georgia, the country, not the state, which is very exciting.
Cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Georgia is not a World Lacrosse member. However, we would love to help to get you going.
They would fall under ELF jurisdiction.
They will.
So give us a shout if you want to get lacrosse started there. Happy to. We'll send Brian out. Give you guys a coach.
I can be there in a week.
I've always wanted to go to Georgia, so I might sign myself.
I hear it's beautiful.
That's what I've heard. They have good wine as well.
It sounds beautiful.
Absolutely.
Shot there from Germany's number 8, Max Michelfeld. Felix Michelfeld. Felix is a Würzburg player, the only Würzburg player on the team.
You know what I've heard? So I was talking with some of the German players, and they have so many cities represented here.
Very diverse.
It's not just one sort of lacrosse stronghold. They've picked from everywhere across the country.
Hamburg is probably your largest representation. Hamburg did win the German league this year.
Yep.
Coach Pete DeSantis was the coach of that team. He's also the coach of this team. Looking for 2 championships this summer.
Yeah. Nice to walk home with the German and the European championships.
Oh, absolutely. That's a great year. Gets in front, stepping up into the slot. Oh, what a trail check. Had the defender beat, but those long sticks do have a little bit of a reach on them. Finding Maddely. Maddely attempts to clear it himself, makes a play of it. Ball does stay in bounds. Flag flies.
John from New Hampshire also shared the link. Thank you very much, John. Always appreciated. Good to hear we are popular over there as well.
So a flag does fly for offsides, is my understanding. And you do see the certified box officer, CBO.
Yes. I think it's a bench
Chief
officer.
bench official.
Yes.
I believe the conversation now, the offsides was the call. Now
Lebanon in the house.
Lebanon.
Marhaban, my friend. That is one of my few Arabic words that I remember from my
That's
lessons. Ana isme Stephanie. VNT.
Is that Arabic, really?
My name is Stephanie. What's yours?
That's impressive. Lebanon also not a World Lacrosse member, but
Not yet.
we would like to see more members. And you know,
Absolutely.
right now there's this World Lacrosse model of, you know, there needs to be lacrosse, and then we'll get a membership. You know, you get a member status. I would like to see unrecognized countries establish a contact with World Lacrosse, and then build it. You know, go down instead of building up, build down. Personal opinion there. I'm not sure how viable that is. But I would like to, you know, let's get these guys going. Let's get like a, you know, we actually had an African player.
Yes.
Adra joined us from Chad. Adra and I were teammates in Singapore, representing a Malaysian team back in the day.
As you do.
He was studying there in Malaysia. I was flying in to play some lacrosse. And then he joined us for the European Lacrosse Festival. Finds him in front. The shot is blocked by the defender from Germany. Ball's still on the deck. A loose ball push is called in favor of England. That is an absolutely massive possession. That clock does continue to run. These 15-minute quarters are runtime quarters until the last 2 minutes of the game. So when that is the last 2 minutes of the game, the clock will stop anytime the referee does blow his whistle. You also did just see the officials signal keep it in. So where you see your official there, 26 at the bottom of your screen, he's holding his hands up. That means they have to keep it in the box. The line he's standing at is the threshold. That's the restraining line. They must keep it in there. If they do violate that line, it will be Germany's ball.
So Germany have just over 3 minutes to bring it back.
Saved by the defender there. You do see the goaltender out to pressure the ball. Lenny Noring with the ball. He's been one of Germany's stars.
Big run.
Good unselfish play here. Lenny Noring from
10.
Lenny Noring. A one-goal game. Lenny Noring absolutely rifles it in the top corner.
This game is not over, folks. It is going to go absolutely down to the wire. 2:44 left in the game. Germany are going to fight this to the very, very end. So England versus Germany for the gold medal. Who will it go to?
You do see that clock. You do see that clock continue to run.
Yes, and when it gets to 2 minutes, it's a stop clock.
Correct. So while it does take about 30 seconds to set up a face-off, the ball does go to Germany. We'll see if they like to look to press here. A very, very wise timeout from Pete DeSantis. The clock is 2:15. Germany does have the ball. They do trail by 1. 2 minutes there's so much time. It can take like literally 3 seconds to score a goal. That's all you need, but you need the right 3 seconds. Fun fact about international lacrosse, during a timeout, the referee will place his hat over the ball. I did find out when I first started trying to officiate international lacrosse, it's very different from NFHS or NCAA lacrosse. They point their hat in the direction of possession. I always thought that one was pretty funny.
It's helpful for those of us at home who may not be as familiar with men's lacrosse rules as the players themselves. It's always nice to just get a visual reminder of where we should be looking when the game starts again.
Yes, absolutely. What I'm gonna see here Germany will attack their short stick defenders, the short stick defenders from England. You do see a very unselfish German offense. This is a very
team focus.
yes, I want to say well-crafted and team-oriented goal. You know, I would say if you do see a goal from Germany in this last 2 minutes and 15 seconds, it's probably going to be an assisted goal.
Yes.
Whereas you have Dan Jones and Ed Hilditch, players in England who I believe can just get the goal on their own.
Yes.
I do believe the German players can do it, but I think they're going to set something up here.
Yeah. I think they're becoming more and more well known for their plays and actually in that sort of team atmosphere.
Lenny Noring moves the ball up top. Setting up Noring's right hand, same right hand that had that rifle of a shot up top. Bounce shot in front. Rogerson makes arguably the biggest save of the week.
It's an important one. Long high shot.
I'll talk about selling out for that loose ball there.
Yes. Balls with Germany.
And Germany will get to play offense again. Had England maintained possession of it, I believe they could have just run off the clock. But we do, honestly, fortunately for us,
Yes.
fortunately for the lacrosse fans, we do get to see Germany try to make another attempt at that goal.
I would love to see them tie this up. I think it would just make for an extra 4 minutes of lacrosse is always good. It's such an exciting game so far.
Free lacrosse.
Germany's been leading, lost the lead, trying their darndest to tie it back, bring it back up.
If we do have a goal here and we do have a tie ball game at the end of regulation, we will head to sudden death overtime. Sudden victory for those of you. Oh, wow, another.
Oh!
When I said that was the biggest save for Rogerson, that was the biggest save for Rogerson. Ball rolls dangerously close to the end line. Pass over the top. They don't have to clear. There's no clear count. Rogerson with the ball.
1 minute left.
Rogerson does very wisely throw that ball onto the back of his goal. 20 seconds remain in the game. Germany does need to ride here. They need that ball back.
Come on.
A fantastic.
Flag on the field.
Oh, wow, there's a flag here. That's more or less the nail in the coffin. So with 11 seconds, a flag will be assessed. The offsides goes against Germany. So while Germany would have had the opportunity to make that, to play those last 11 seconds out, I believe this could be a safe bet that this game is probably going to end a score of 9-8. 11 seconds is not very much time.
10 seconds. What a nail biter.
You saw the coach call a timeout on that. That will be no goal. With 1 second left, the coach did call a timeout. I'm not. You did actually. You did see the head coach kind of put his hands up, like, my bad.
Yeah. Oops.
Did you see the ball will start up top. There's 1 second left. The English fans are celebrating, cheering on their under-20 team here, barring some ridiculous interference from extraterrestrials. I don't believe Germany will be able to get a goal in the last second, while England does have possession.
Yes.
This is the game we were promised.
Yes, this is the best game. One of the best.
This is the game that these players deserve.
Absolutely.
On both benches.
Just absolutely phenomenal play by both teams. Absolutely, just ridiculous. I am so, as somebody who worked so hard, like, we put so much time and effort into developing lacrosse in Europe. So have these countries.